Yes,
so perfect segue to make sure that you don't live in the U.S. before you listen to this album, because you might end up in the hospital because of heart attack, because of how amazing it is, and you should be careful. It is a really
what? Don't live in the U.S.
when you're listening.
Because if you
because of the obesity problem.
Because if you end up in the hospital after listening to it, you're fucked. You might have.
You're better off if you're in the UK or Canada.
You might
at least you get taken care of.
Anyways, may cause high blood pressure because there's some bangers on this album. So I'll never feel it does.
I have not listened to it yet. I'm holding out so I can make a proper video because I really want to make a cool one and
exactly.
I need to do that soon because I really want to hear the album.
Fate already though.
Yeah,
we've heard a few of the tracks on here, right?
Yes, yeah. Styles on there.
I like how Tamu's cymbals look like glowing mushrooms in that shot.
Yeah. So I gotta say, like this track 2 with that was very different. I was gonna say, like, they have a lot of different things in this album. You guys are gonna be very shocked with the genre if you haven't listened to it yet. And I gotta say, the singles that they released, in my opinion, are the best on the album for sure.
Really?
I think they chose.
That's not something that makes me happy.
Ray of Light, Adabon, Style. Fate we've heard.
Right.
So everything else is crap. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's good. It's good. It's just really different. It's going to take you back to where you're like, okay, let me listen to this. Like, there's some surprise songs in there. To me, it sounded like early 2090s, but progressive, mixed all together. You know what I mean?
This band, it's clear. Yeah, it's clear that they really like to like, what I want to say. They really like to express like their old school kind of roots. They love that kind of music that harkens back to the 90s. A little bit of rap, a little bit of hip hop infused stuff into it. And I've been hearing how diverse the album is. So I'm really looking forward to it.
I got to say this. The biggest takeaway from the album, it was NEMOPHILA does whatever the fuck they want. Because that's my biggest takeaway from the album. Band. I'll tell you that right now. If you like a band that doesn't give a fuck and does any genre they want, NEMOPHILA's your girls, because like
my favorite bands, man.
I do like that about bands, but I really like NEMOPHILA's new metal sound. So like, as much as I want to hear them experiment and do stuff like that, I'm afraid that I'm going to miss the new metal sound if they don't utilize that a lot on this album.
I think for Style and Adabana, did you like those right when they came out?
I really liked Adabana, but Style took me a while to get into. Yeah.
But really, after a while.
I like
pretty cool heavy shit in it, right?
I still like, I like Style better now than I did the first time that I heard it, but it's still not like gonna
Champ, let me tell you
match
this.
Up with like Dissension or Revive or anything like that.
Listen, Champ, there's not another song that sounds anywhere close to Style on the album. Not even close. So if you think you're gonna get more of that,
I don't mind if they throw like rap in there.
I'm just trying to let you know that's how different it is. Like Style is the only song that sounds like Style, or like Zen, where correct me if I'm wrong. Zen you would probably like because it's fucking brutal, in your face metal, and I think that's the song. Let me know if I'm wrong.
Does Rock and Roll Is sound like a rock and roll song?
I can't remember what it sounds like. Honestly.
Okay, because that was the one that I noticed like on the track list.
Here's a snippet
Rock and Roll Is ? It sounds like they're going to make a song about what rock and roll sounds like.
So, hey, who's going to see them when they come on tour?
Me.
That's it.
I will. I don't care, wherever. Texas, it looks like.
Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm going to Dallas.
I guess I'm going to Dallas. If Champ's going to Dallas, I don't have a confirmation on that other thing yet, Champ. Just letting you know. But
yeah, wait, you said you didn't get confirmation yet?
Not yet. Yeah.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm going to see them somewhere, and if we're all going to Dallas, I'll go to Dallas also.
If you three go to Dallas, I'll find a way.
Okay. Fuck my life.
There we go.
There it is.
Fucking you guys meet up.
RIP credit card.
I know, right?
There goes another one.
I'm gonna be busking.
Hey, I'm down. Do you guys want to? I can get us a gig if you guys want. We can do some acoustic gigs there because I know a lot of people in Dallas that would help us out and do some shows.
I'll bring my kazoo.
God, what the fuck?
That'd be fucking perfect. Do it.
I'll bring my acoustic guitar.
Do you have a set? You might need different keys.
Oh, I got all the keys right here, baby.
Play it.
It doesn't even work. He broke his kazoo.
I forgot how to use it for a second.
You don't blow in it, dummy.
Back to NEMOPHILA. This is a little snippet of Rock and Roll Is right here. And it is a good song.
I like that.
It's a great song.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, when you first listen to it, you gotta listen again because it's gonna throw you for a loop. Especially with Enton, it like throws you off after. So you're like, "What is this?" After Seas to Fate, it's like you don't
with that
don't
voice that comes in.
And then there's like almost like a boy bandish like, you know, back 90s, those girl groups or whatever, they do like this softer style of vocals, and you're like, what is going on?
Really? Like a Spice Girl song?
Almost.
I could get into a Spice Girl song done by NEMOPHILA. I'm not even joking about that.
Not exactly
they
like
canceled
that,
the Mexico
but
shows.
oh
Seeing
no.
in the chat. Interesting.
Well,
That is weird.
there's a lot of trouble going on in Mexico right now.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
they're going to keep getting canceled.
It's not tour related as much as
It's
circumstance related.
The violence.
Like where it is, right?
It's the violence.
Yeah.
I know
Cartels.
my mother-in-law and father-in-law started going back over to Mexico, but they're like still really weary. Like I don't let my son, like my wife and my son don't go there anymore, but they would go over there, but it's getting too dangerous because you don't know, because like there's people catching stray bullets over there sometimes. So it's like, it's pretty dangerous.
Sounds like a fucking war zone, bro. Every time you guys talk about that.
Yeah, it is.
Goddamn.
It's really sad, but it sounds like Alan's describing the ballad of on the album. I don't think it sounds like a ballad though. It doesn't sound like a ballad. Like in the first album, they have a legit, like it sounds like a ballad. But for me, ballad is something like very grand, and this was very chill of a song. So that's why I didn't feel like a ballad to me. I can't remember.
I can't wait to hear this. I can't wait to hear this album. I'm super excited about it. Like I was sick all week. I didn't record anything, but like I saw that it dropped, and I was just like I knew it was going to drop. You know, I was been waiting for it. But I really want to. Like, they're one of my favorite bands out there right now. Like they're probably top 3. They deserve like the focus and the just. I want to watch this for like an hour straight and just break down everything.
Well, I'm waiting too. I want to really hear it.
How are the bridges on the album, Alan? Did you notice? I'm a big bridge guy.
Oh, you'll love them. They sound great.
Okay.
Like I said, I'm listening to it like 3 more times after this because I'm making a video also about it. Like I want to listen to it in depth because I was listening to it in passing. I listened to it twice. I'm sorry. Waiting for you is the more of the pop punk song. Like that.
That sounded like pop punk. What you just played right there.
That's the only new song that I've fully reacted to so far.
What did you think? What did you think of that song?
I freaking love it. I was curious about how like typical NEMOPHILA fans would receive it because it's very simplistic for NEMOPHILA.
If anything, this shows that all the covers they did, you know, they probably like the covers. They didn't just do them.
Oh yeah,
it's clearly inspiration that they really took.
I'm telling you all right now, the theme of this album was NEMOPHILA does not give a fuck, and they did whatever they want. That is the theme of this album. I'm telling you.
What direction you want to go? Yes.
Guys, so you haven't heard any of the samples, Ryan and Champ?
Not really.
Before the podcast started, I would listen to like the first 4 seconds of every song. Does that count?
Okay. Sure.
I started to, then I'm like, nah, I don't want to fucking hear anything.
Like the last track on the album, though, has a very distinct homage to a popular
Soaring
style, huh?
Soaring.
Yeah, like it straight out of the early 2000s. Like what was it? Goth punk rock band.
It's the funny thing about that wave. That's just an outro to that.
Goth punk rock band.
Yeah, it's not even like a full on song.
Are you thinking of My Chemical Romance? Now I just want to guess what you're thinking.
How did you know?
Oh, that was right. Okay. Yeah. Goth punk. All right, sure. Yeah,
that was just the outro, huh?
If you are enjoying these clips from our full podcast, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on all those notifications so you don't miss out when we go live on Sunday, which is always the same time at 9 a.m. Mountain Standard Time. And if you can't catch it there, we're also on Spotify and future streaming platforms in the future, because that's where the future takes place. I don't know. Just hit subscribe, guys.